Hi, welcome back to the channel. Let's see what we're gonna do on today's 30 day of June. Pouches with cereal bags. Oh my god, I don't know if I have any cereal bags. Oh no. However, I do have some bags that I got when I bought some things from Goodwill, so maybe I could use that instead. Oh man, this is what I'm saying. I really need to plan ahead. Oh my gosh, we haven't eaten as much cereal this past month as I thought that we would have, so I don't have any extra cereal bags. The ones that I did have, I used when I was Mod Podging, and they don't look the best right now. So let me get some supplies and then we will make some pouches, which actually turns out great because I know in a previous video I was like, hey, I need to make more pouches for, what was it? I think it was for the decals that I made for the bows. Yeah, so let me go make some pouches. Give me a minute, I'll be back. Okay, so I was able to find this little bag. I think it probably came from Granola, and then this bag from the Goodwill things. And then I have two double-sided papers here. I think this one I'll use for the big one, and then this one I'll use for the little one. So let's get started. We'll start with the little one. First things first, we gotta split it open. Okay, and then for the pouch, it's essentially gonna be this big. Maybe not that much folded over. Maybe like this much folded over. Here. I'm gonna cut off these edges because I don't like those edges. So yeah, something like that. You can fold this edge down too. Give it a little bit more structure. So something like that, which works out great. So okay, so then I'll cut into this bottom half. Let me cut off this excess part and save that for something else. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm gonna get this one nice and straight across the top edge. I might have to get a different sheet to put on the front bit because I have a sheet that folds over the top here to hide the seam for the pouch itself. Maybe I'll use a piece of the other one. We'll combine. Okay, well then if that's the case, I want to do some stamping and stuff, just so that it's pretty when I'm looking at an empty container. So we will do that. Okay. There we go. That works. Okay. And then I'll get a sheet from the other one that I'm making, and we'll use that to give it an edge up here. And then beautiful. Let's cut out the other one to then see how much extra paper we can have to cover the top edge of this one. This is cute. I like this kind of being the centerpiece. This is also very nice. I might leave it with this part being the focal point. Okay. And then I'll do some stamping and maybe some collaging. No, I don't think collaging. It might get stuck on the little pieces. I think maybe just some stamping on the back will be fine. And then this is what the back of it will be like. Okay. All right, so bag number 1, I'm basically done. Bag number 2. No, I don't know if I want this part showing or if I want this part showing. It's a very nice pattern. I don't think if I have this part showing, I wouldn't make it like, I wouldn't do anything else to it. I'll just leave it as is. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that and have the flowers be the upper part like this again. Ooh. Come on, don't move. So maybe this pocket, the way I'm doing it, it's just gonna be a longer pocket. We'll see if the paper, if the plastic can handle that. Hopefully. Oh my God. Let's see if we can make a pouch out of this one. Maybe this part will get covered up. Okay. With this bag, there isn't really an end for me to fold over. Yeah, I'm remembering, you gotta see what I'm doing. You gotta see what I'm doing. That's the whole part of the video. So if we can get a nice section this way, maybe we can do, if we get a nice enough piece going this way, we can do it. Oh no, my worry doll fell down. Sorry, love. So I think that'll work. Let me just cut off this extra side here. Not bad, not bad. Very happy with this. Okay, so then this piece will fold over this way. All right, and then for this part here, let's see if we can get a nice edge. Well, I'll just cut off a little bit. We can fold this over, give it a little bit more bulk. This little design right here, very pretty. I think this is definitely taking me longer than 30 minutes. I really should do a timer for these things. You know, when I was getting all of my things ready, all I was thinking was, if only I had some painty papers, I could use this on my painty papers. But the day is coming, Leah. The day is coming when you can make these bags with your own painty papers. Oh, this is the stamp. I was in the bathroom yesterday at work and the tissue was running out and I got the last bit of it and now I got a stamp. I got a stamp. I'm so excited to use it. Okay, so we got that. This seems really chaotic. I think maybe we'll do the lines and the stamps. So I'll save this one. I'm gonna X-nay the zigzag one. And I think I'll keep this. It's kind of ovally. And I'll use this one as well. I kind of want to do some overlapping circles. I'm trying to think if I have any other material that I don't mind giving up to the ink gods so that I can ink with them. Okay, I don't know yet. I might do this one because it's also a circle, and then my signature. Anything else, my love? I think this is cute. Maybe this can be in one of the corner pieces. Yeah, maybe this can be in one of the corner pieces. Okay, we're gonna stop it there. We will use these stamps. I don't know how much of this the ink is gonna get because the last time I used them, I used paint. I don't know if that's gonna mess with that. So in order to not mess up my work, we're gonna save those ones for last. I'll fold it like that so you can see. And I'm not gonna get too fussy about the top edge. I just want everything down here to be visible. Okay, so with that in mind, let's get started. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I kind of want to do another one over here, and so I shall. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You remember these? Ah, my little inks. Ooh, maybe I could put some inks on these. Don't mind if I do. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Lovely. I kind of want to do this circle, covering over it like that. Let's see if we can make that work. Okay. I like that. All right. Cute. And then we'll have some going off the page. Awesome. Okay. Happy with that. Okay. And then we'll do our lines. And I like the idea of parallel lines or perpendicular lines going down here against the ones we have here. So okay, and we'll do one over here. Okay. And then I think I want to put something in this little corner up here. I know I said I wasn't gonna get all underneath that, but I think I need something over here and then maybe something in here. And so I'm gonna try it with this one. You know what? This might be a little tricky, especially because I can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can see that it's not getting contact on all of them. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, let me practice first. What does that look like? Not a lot of lines. It actually might not be terrible. Let me see. It is very faint. So that's gonna be a no for this one then. That's okay. This might just have to be a stamp. The stamp itself might just have to be one that I use just with paint. Because I think the paint can get a little deeper and let the lines show up better. Or I can make another one. I might end up making another one and having maybe two pieces in the middle so that there's a little bit more separation. We'll see. We'll work on it. For now, ooh, you know what I want to put on? Let's get some stickers. Let's get some stickers. It's looking a little too monotone for me. Not me saying that and then immediately thinking of my black and white stickers. Oh my goodness. So I have these very pretty black and white stickers. of flowers. And I guess, you know what, I think that would make a good duality, because we have the black and white there with the colorful flowers up here. So I'll do that. I'll do something cute down here. Yeah, you'll see both. Beautiful. Okay, maybe I can bring them down just a smidge so the butterfly can be seen completely. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. All right. Now it's time for the sewing. With the new setup for the camera, I do not know if I am able to reposition it so you can see me sewing, but we will try. And if I can't, you'll just see the final product. All right, well, we'll give it a go. So from what I am seeing from my actual pouch in front of me, from what I'm seeing, it looks like I sewed this edge first. Can you still see? I sewed this edge first and then sewed the connecting pieces to close the bags. So with that in mind, is it a Leah sewing session if I'm not rethreading the machine? Okay. Look at me being a homemaker, dusting my sewing machine. You know what I found out? Can you see this up here? You can't see it very much, but there's a little thing over here. It's a scissors. This whole time I've just been using my own scissors, and if I just pull the thread out long enough, it cuts a long enough piece for later, and it cuts, you know, God, I can't. Anyways, oh my goodness, Leah. Okay, so let's do the sewing. Do you not work if the light isn't on? I guess not. That's wild. I was joking, but it's real. Okay. This is gonna be annoying. I think towards the end, this piece got a little away from me, but let's see how it looks. Okay, not too bad. Can you see this okay? The glare is something else. Hold on. So far, not too bad. Let's finish the rest of it. I'm gonna go a little high for this one so that when I do the cutting, because I want to cut off the excess, I want to cut off this excess piece here. I don't like how that looks, so we'll do that. Not very straight, but good edge control. So I snipped off that little extra edge that I had, and now I love it. my pouch. Something's weird about it. This part is perpetually open. Something happened. But you know what? It's still functional as a pouch. I will survive. It'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. Let's make the other one. I think I'm probably not gonna record the other one as in depth. You'll just see the process because this video is already too long and I'm annoyed now. So let's not make this in anger and hatred. That looks superb. That's freaking gorgeous. I love it. Okay. On to the main attraction. Okay, so sewing has been completed. I'm just gonna use these. I found out the right name. They're called pinking shears. Pinking shears. I'm gonna use these pinking shears. I'm gonna cut around the edges, not down here, but I'm gonna cut around these edges to make sure that they're nice and straight-ish and not like that. So I have to say they're quite beautiful. I love the simplicity of this one and I love the muchness of this one. These are the little decals that I made for my previous videos. And now we have a nice little home. So now if I make any more decals, cutouts, whatever. If I make any more, they have a place to go. What are you gonna hold for me? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I have a lot of envelopes. I might end up making like a little envelope book because they're spilling out of the container drawer that I have them in and it's getting a little annoying. So I might do that. Maybe just make like a whole book of little envelope pocket things. So anyways, this is the video. Thank you for joining me today on another 30 days of June. You're pretty awesome for staying up with me this long. I made these two little pouches. Where's my little thing? Pouches with cereal bags. This is the only one that was cereal bag. This is a plastic bag from Goodwill, but I think it turned out really good. I like the design on both of them. I love the duality and the cohesion of having the same paper on the top of both of those. And then this is what the back looks like for them. So from whatever side I look at, they're very beautiful and striking. And then this is the original one that I had, and this is the back of it. So you can see these are all the little things that I'm saving for my monthly journaling, and then these are all the things that some of the things you can see that I've made so far in my 30 days of June. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining me for this video of 30 days of June, and I can officially put this in here so that it could be a reminder for when I do my monthly junk journaling. And my little worry doll is gonna say bye with us. Bye, have a good day, see you tomorrow. Hello, I forgot to record this bit when I was recording the other video, but here are the final products of the Mod Podge non-paper, and I still love the glitteriness. I don't know if it shows up well in the in the video, but they're so cute. I love the crinkly texture. And then these are the ones I did. You can see the difference between the tea dye paper. Oh, they line up. Wait, I don't know if this one lines up very well. Maybe this way. No. Anyways, very cute. Very cute. But yeah, and my blue one, of course. It looks so good. It looks so good. And I feel like it changes the texture of the paper on the back too. It's more plasticky in a way. I don't know. I love these. Very nice. And then this one, I didn't cut around the paper yet. I haven't decided if I want to, whenever I'm doing it, fold it over and make it like a clean edge, or like rip it so it's a deckled edge, but it's still very nice. And then these are the two that I did together, and they ended up fusing to make one paper, and I might just leave it like that. I might find something where I can do maybe like a fold out, or fold out like this, something, I don't know. But yeah, there are my painty papers. I don't know if I'll add this to the painty paper video or if I'll just do it with this one. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.